Elven chain for you. How much more do you need for, like, for protection?
The one that I'm aiming for. Let me see. 22,000 to 24,000, give or take.
2,000. Yeah, I don't have 22,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, Elven Chain is 4 grand.
Yeah. Which is why I wanted to just, figure it out.
What is like
What's up with you? 24,000 gold? Like that's a king's ransom.
So,
Yeah, but we're
No?
rich, right, Wilbus? Haha.
besides, I can't use Elven Chain. It's medium armor.
It gives you proficiency even if you don't have it.
Ooh.
Elven chain is you can wear it regardless of whether you're proficient with armor or not.
Then what would that be kind of armor?
It's AC 13 with a modifier +1, so it's
12. I will have
14.
an AC of 12.
Is the modifier counted in the AC 13?
Because I have a -1. Yeah, and it's medium armor, so it's a +2 to as a most.
They talk about this sort of thing a lot, Wilbus. Always thinking about this or that.
Let me have a look. Where's that
I
chart?
mainly just hang out.
Yeah.
I got it.
It's a chain shirt though, isn't it?
Yeah. So
If it's a
13.
chain shirt, it's 13 +1, so it's 13 AC for you.
Oh. Yeah, but on the other hand, I could have, an AC of 16. Even
For
without any
5
negative.
times the price.
Yeah. Fine. I'll see
So
about.
there's these gold for gems? What kind of gems?
Oh, apparently there's these life-sucking gems that absorb all life, which is why this place is a desert. And they're siphoning all that life energy to feed the undead army or something, from what I understood of Gad's explanation.
Mm-hmm.
And 2,000 gold per found gem?
We did find
I mean,
two of
how
them.
on earth would you find them?
That is per person.
Yeah, but he doesn't know.
I thought it
Well,
mentioned it.
we
No,
have
I
this
said 2k
big
per gem.
compass,
Ah,
and we follow the compass, and we destroy anything that's there. That's the plan.
While, of course, trying to track, yes, these life gems.
This thing points at what the king wants the most. Like, I doubt it's the gems.
Actually, we can use it too.
Yeah.
So we just
Could-
hop on our ship,
Would
grab our
would I
compass.
know?
Hmm?
Would I know that if we just like pointed to the lich, is that something that I would know we could do?
you don't really know because the only person that really had any idea about how the compass worked properly was King.
Oh shit! Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Can you hand me the compass?
Okay, I can hand you the compass.
Yeah. We'll like flick some lenses on his goggles. No, like take the goggles from his brow, like put them down, cover his eyes, flip a few switches on the sides to like get the correct lenses on. And can I make some Arcana check to see how this works and if Wilbus would think that he could make it work?
Okay, roll an Arcana then, please. A 29, Jesus. You think that this will, if anyone holding it, even you right now, it points immediately to the very first thing that they want the most. But you think if someone put enough will into them, if they had enough willpower and really focused their mind, they could make it target what they want rather than what they desire. Because right now it's more the base desire thing, like for you currently I think about money and such. So it's actually pointing you to the nearest large sum of money, which is kind of pointing towards Beric.
mean, is this? Oh, I think it's more like Heart's Desire, and it points north.
Yes, if it is the heart, it's more. It's kind of what you're thinking about combined with what
Okay.
you really want. So if you won't think of anything, yes, it would immediately point north. But because recently you've been thinking about money, and money is somewhat on your mind,
Sure.
yeah. And if you, like I say, if you focus it, you can target it more.
I mean, do we know where the gems are? Looks at God.
They're out in the desert usually. Usually in some kind of insidious fortress. Or one time there was a village with children in it. And we went in and we did what we must.
And you want me to come with you?
I mean, you don't have to. I mean, I know you've been super busy lately. If you wanted to, that would be okay. That'd be fine.
Iblahai pats Gad on the back. It's okay, just be honest.
Yeah, I'm being honest. I'm saying he could come, and that'd be okay. That'd be cool. Cool.
Charisma.
What do you say, Wilbus?
Yes, found Barrick's comments was funny, but yes, I think I would like that.
Ah. Well, that's super cool. Yeah. Yeah, we can, hang out or whatever on the boat ride. Don't have to if you don't want. That's cool too.
Like, odd look at his perplexing behavior.
Why don't we go right now? Or not? That's also cool.
Yeah.
To be honest, I have literally, I do nothing. I sit around and drink beer, and whenever the money gets too low, I do some odd jobs to get some pocket change. So I have nothing better to do.
Oh, so this is what you've been busy with.
And like notes at the books that like on his like on the table, like I got those as well.
Oh, all right, okay, yeah. Cool, yeah, that's cool. I can see why you'd prioritize books over hanging out with me. That's fine. Well, anyway, let's go, shall we? We've got a ship to catch. Our ship.
In a little while.
But
There's-
we kind of have to decide, right? Are we going for the gems? Or are we going directly to the lich? Or is that just something that I'm trying to manifest and nobody else thinks that's a good idea?
If we're going for the lich, I want to prepare as much as possible. If we slow them down by, destroying these gems and get paid for it, I'm all for that.
This is attacking a lich, if I gather the right hand thing or creature of the necromancer that destroyed the continent. And you want us
that's
to
the
walk
one.
up to their headquarters just as for an attack?
We don't
Mm.
I mean-
necessarily have to walk up
I mean,
there.
it's a complicated form of suicide.
Simply the knowledge of where he is, where he lives, is we don't even have to necessarily follow through. And well, it would be kind of hard because let's be honest, Gad's here. He'll probably want to go in guns blazing, but simply the knowledge of where it is,
Want to
nobody
go.
else knows.
With your arms.
Well,
Sweet. Let's do that.
looking at the bright side, at least the lich isn't, looking in on this and scrying on us.
Can I
After all-
tell
Yes,
if
thank
I'm
God.
being
They're
spied
guns.
upon?
I mean,
Thank God no one's been scrying on the lich, which might bring his eye on us.
exactly.
What a funny. I mean,
I mean, that would just be absolutely careless to do.
Yeah,
I mean,
who
that's
would
it.
ever think of such a thing?
Apparently, this lich is capable of casting the wish spell. I mean, looking in on such a creature. Whew.
Very good.
Yeah.
Everyone can roll it insight with
Does
disadvantage
anybody
because
have a
they're not
passive
looking for this.
insight?
That's why I'm doing it
Greater
with
than 40?
disadvantage.
Cool.
So yep, you're fine, Beric. the smoldering and the shades, they block it all out. They don't notice
I'm pretty
anything.
chill now, guys. I'm so chill.
He's so
Y'all
nonchalant.
cannot.
Anyway, I say we go knock out some of those gems, if that's what the undead are interested in, and we'll have a great time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go!
That
Who
thing
grabs
about
the compass?
scrying, though, it would be a good idea to have some protection against that, but I don't
If
know.
only we had some
Would I
kind
know
of
if
ring of mind shielding.
would I know if that's a thing? How expensive that would be? Would I
I
have
mean,
any
like a ring of
16,000.
mind.
idea?
You mean like a
16,000.
ring of mind shielding?
Yeah, or protection from thingy and thingy, whatever it
Divination?
was called. Yeah.
You have Wilbus has it right now, so yeah, Wilbus doesn't know what the gems are like, so yeah, it's mostly just pointing towards Beric.
Okay.
The
I will
compass.
make
Go on.
a try to make it point at the lich. No, never mind. That's stupid. He gets the inkling to do that, but then realize that could be divination magic affecting it, and there are ways to counter that or may take note of that. So he'll try to make it point at. He really wants some fish soup right now. It's specific fish soup that is on one of the piers out here that he knows of. Really good. He really wants to.
Yeah, it immediately swings around and points directly at the closest source of said soup. It turns out it's actually a person walking down the street with, well, actually has a bowl of it with him as he walks down the street. And it's just tracking him.
Cool.
Did I
I'm just
try
trying-
that compass thing? I want to see what happens.
Hands it over.
20
up.
grand for the amulet of proof against detection and location.
Yeah. Or non-detection, I believe.
That's a spell non-detection, I think.
Yeah.
3rd level. So,
Yeah.
Iblahai, you were mostly thinking about this sort of protection from detection right now, so it immediately just points straight to where the ring is kept.
Then I start thinking about, I should have done this from the beginning. Elven half plate. Mithril
It
Elven
starts
half
to
plate.
spin. I have to roll secret dice. It immediately points deeper into the city.
Huh.
Ooh, let me try.
Okay.
Can God try the compass?
Yep. Gad, as soon as you grab it, it immediately points towards a guy that's not too far away.
No.
What? Guy goes over to the guy.
He has a small familiar on his shoulder.
Hello, friend.
Yes. Yes. Yes, Gad. So Gad, I think, is that right? You're the really shiny one that smashes things and destroyed several statues the other day.
What? How did you hear about that? That was in my house. Anyway,
Very loud.
do you have anything that I'd be interested in?
I don't think so. What would you be
Hmm.
interested in?
I don't know. You're not a servant of the Lich by any chance, are you?
Mm, What lich?
Yeah, never mind. Goes
just
back
a-
over to the group. Guys,
Wizard.
doesn't work. It's not showing me anything.
Cat doesn't notice a small imp on his shoulders.
There was nothing there. I think it's broken.
Okay.
Anyway,
Then
why don't we go to the sand ship?
I
set
will.
off.
I want to just check out one thing first. Gad, would you and Dante go and buy food and drink for the travel and meet us on the ship?
Sure, I thought we'd already done that.
Just in case, you know. Buy something delicious for you and Dante. Hand some money.
Ooh. Okie dokie. Gad
20...
and Dante, clip clop off.
I take the compass and try to find that elven half plate again.
Yeah, it leads you further into the city. It actually leads you to the edge of the spirit docks.
I'll come with you, I
It
guess.
is a large, well, by large, I mean it's a 4-story building that has a mark. It's basically the bottom store is a store that sells all sorts of imported goods from the elven homeland.
Ooh.
Doesn't really have armor and things, though. It is mostly clothing, spices, certain delicacies, some ironwood, and little bits of like that.
Very interesting. Clean myself up, prestidigitation, and then walk in with grace and swag.
Iblahai, before you go in, I'm going to, because I have no more second level or third level spell slots, I'm going to hold up my holy symbol, and both of us get a sort of like spectral eagle feathers, sort of like shimmering on our skin, and that is for the both of us eagle splendor, or enhance ability charisma.
Thank you, Barrick. That is much appreciated. And I'll give you a bardic inspiration because preparation.
Yeah, okay. You go in, you see several sea elves. There is a couple of wood elves, and then just some other people, humans, dwarfs, but you can see the difference. The elves are all in a uniform, where everyone else isn't really.
Yeah, I would just walk up to the one that looks like they are the salesperson or in charge.
Yeah, that seems to be one of the wood elves. It is a female wood elf that has small spectacles on. Seems to be going over several ledgers, just at one of the counters. It's like, yes, what can I do for you?
Hi, I'm seeking elven armor and protections. And this is just a curiosity, but would you happen to have any kind of elven mithril half plate or the like?
Hmm. We do, I will say, but I don't know if said customer would want them.
Oh, and why would that be?
It's defective, I will say.
Is it cursed?
Yes.
Okay. How
I
much?
can.
Shush. How much?
Well, they usually are 7,000, but for this one it would only be 5.
You know what? Make that 3.5, and I'll buy it off you right here, right now, and you don't have to worry about it.
Customer, that's a little too low,
Then let's
even
make it
for a
4.
defective product with the material.
Then let's make it 4.
Mhm.
You know that's a good price.
One moment then, please. Roll me a charisma check, please.
Persuasion?
A persuasion, yes. Okay.
32.
That would be a 36.
Why do you get this? Oh, okay.
Because of my racial feature.
Damn.
Mm?
Yep. She goes, okay, one moment, please. She goes off and she starts muttering to some other members of staff around.
Eric,
And
hand me 40 gold right now.
How much?
40 gold.
Okay. I hand you 40 gold.
I'll
As
hand.
they,
No, that's it. That's for now.
I was just gonna say, a couple of the CEO members of staff say, dear customers, please come with us. We shall take you to a seating area while we prepare your purchase.
Hmm?
Would you care for any drinks?
Oh no, I'm fine. Thank you very much, though.
Do they look like they're about to poison us to this drink? Cause we.
No,
Okay.
they look like just they're trying to be. You're more like VIP customers now. Most of the things on the ground floor are in the tens of gold, and
Cool.
expensive things 100 gold. So dropping 4 grand is like,
Cool.
So
Yeah, Able Eye is used to this.
after about 10 minutes, they come down with a box sealed, and they say, it's the same elf from before. And she's like, if you just place your hand on this box, please.
Can I tell why that would be a necessity?
Yes, you would probably already know this. It's basically due to magic equipment like this being fairly rare that they have an enchantment on a box that will measure you and reshape the armor to you.
Then I do so.
Yeah, it's rather than having armor that changes shape to everyone that wears it, you have to get it fitted basically this way.
Mm.
So yeah, your hand goes on it, runes come alive on it. You feel like static going over your entire body and then retreats. And she goes, just another moment then, please. Takes the box back, goes in the back room. After about 5 minutes, they come back out with another box. Not the same, of course. This one is a lined, varnished box. The inside has felt and padding, and it contains some very shiny, silvery armor of half plate inside.
I just want to take one insight check to see if I can tell whether or not they have switched it out or if it's really genuine, just in case, because I'm really paranoid.
You could use insight or investigation.
Investigation. Without advantage, but 13.
It's the genuine thing, 100%.
I'm going to also, like, just in general, see if they're sus.
Okay, go for it.
Not doing anything suspicious, I mean. Could he?
You have Bardic Inspiration.
Do you need it?
Okay, fine.
You can roll
Let's do it.
2d8 and pick which one ever you want. 2d8.
Okay.
Yes, spend it
That's
now,
fine.
so when you need it later, it's gone.
Don't worry. I got 3 more. So you can add 5 to
5.
that.
Okay.
They are completely legit.
Cool.
Alright. I thanked
now
them.
have-
I thanked them.
you
I'm
now have
really
custom-
nice about it and all of that. And then, get the heck out of there after paying.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You now have cursed half plate.
Beric, we're going to a ship and I'm going to have you uncurse the living hell out of this thing.
I'm gonna need like a day to make sure I.
We will be on a ship. It will be fine. Just storms off. Turns around. Are we going?
Yeah.
She goes looking
Okay.
very uncomfortable with this cursed item.
I'm assuming you go back and get Wilbus because he was waiting for Beric.
Yeah.
Yep. So you all meet Gad at your boat.
Good news, friends. I bought all the aged grape juice they had.
That is both
Yes.
impressive and amazing, and I'm all for it. Well done, Gad.
You have 7 barrels of wine.
Thank you. They started calling it wine. Don't know what that is, but I got it.
Okay, how many liters is it?
That's a good question because it's usually in gallons.
Or gallons?
Liters to barrel.
At least 6,
battle.
I'm gonna say.
How many liters in a barrel? I don't know.
All right.
To 1 barrel. 158 liters. 115. So let's say 168 liters per barrel.
168 liters.
No, 160. Sorry, I'm getting confused. When it comes to barrels, D&D does.
Oh,
Yeah.
D&D does everything Imperial because they're old.
Yep.
yeah, old timey.
Yep.
I work in engineering and we still use Imperial. I hate it.
Oh.
Anyway, I'm all ready to go. I am
Yes.
been sitting up here for fucking ages eating cookies.
Oh, but I brought you more cookies.
Ah, well, fantastic. I can continue eating cookies.
And here you go, Dante. Fresh apples and sugar cubes.
And they liked you more than God.
What
Oh,
the
no.
fuck?
I'm
This is
just.
traitorous horse.
It's the master plan.
Fuck's sake.
Subvert the horse.
Yes. Cool, cool,
Traitor!
cool. Everyone all good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so who holds the compass?
For now.
Me.
Yeah.
What?
And I'm going to visualize one of those fucked up life gems.
Roll me a wisdom saving throw?
Saving throw. Okay. Could I get some inspiration? I asked
Yep.
for some words of encouragement from Iblahai.
Don't fuck this up.
Yeah.
You can only make
It's a
it
saving
worse.
throw. You can
Yeah.
have +4 from God being next to you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So +4 plus 2d8, right?
1d8
I
in
mean,
this.
like,
Pick the
1d8. So that's
There we
plus
go.
7.
So yeah, you
19.
also get 3 temporary hit points.
Okay.
So yeah, it fires off into the desert. In a direction.
That direction.
Yes,
Perfect.
that direction.
Sweet. Ibrahim, would you like to direct the ship?
Alright. I walk up and I start
Fantastic.
controlling the ship with my land vehicle proficiency.
Go for it.
What should I roll?
Right.
Dexterity or intelligence?
Intelligence.
So yeah, you managed to set off on your way. This journey takes you about a week and a half to get to your location.
Could I do something during that time?
Yes, you can.
So,
Uncursed armor
ask-
first, please. And thank
yeah,
you.
uncurse the armor.
Oh,
So
you
what I'm
uncurse
gonna
it.
first do is detect evil and good, see what the fuck is up with it.
So this armor has a curse of life drain on it. So the armor would once you put the armor on, it's very hard to remove. And if it gets damaged, like dents, scratches, it actually drains the life of the person wearing it to repair it.
Could I, what do I know about removing curses? I might ask for some help from Wilbus about what's the best way to remove this curse, and is there a way to just remove the curse so that we just get the magic armor?
Wait, you ask Sam?
Hmm.
Oh shit. Well, there's no one-shot way to dislodge a curse from an item. It is like any magical effect. It's woven into either the fabric or into the material on both the symbolic and idea plane, but also materialistically, in that it is usually carved in. So you would have to both dislodge its effect in, let's say, the weave. This is, of course, very simplified, but you would also have to destroy whatever is binding the curse to this item, which would normally be a hidden transmutation circle or a hidden conjuration, let's say, point of application. hidden in some layer of the item. So look for signs of that and destroy it or remove it, and it should be the effect should be lessened, and then it should be fine within a few weeks as the magic loses its hold. I mean, it's not a very hard thing to do.
Okay. Beric with his 8 intelligence, just nothing from what you said. But I'm going to get, is there a way I can figure out whether using the maze might dispel all magic from this armor, or
Just do an intelligence, please.
Oh no.
I'm going to
You
have
have.
that inspiration ready. I'll ask for some inspiration, I guess.
Yeah. You have
And I'm
it.
going to also give myself fox ears, spectral fox ears, as I cast Fox's Cunning on myself. Um, so that I can do, what was that again? What check?
Intelligence.
Okay, just a straight intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. No,
Excuse
this.
me?
One. If you hit it with your mace, everything will be perfect. Nothing can go wrong.
That's the most incredible roll I've ever seen. 2 zeros.
Guys, this will work.
Yeah.
Trust me.
You won't get poisoned with your next meal.
I'm going to bop it with my mace, and using its ability to remove any curses.
Okay. So, yay. So, as you bop
Just
it with your
truly
mace,
amazing.
Yeah,
Huh? What did you
you
say?
as you bop it with your mace,
Mhm.
you see a dark light seem to rise from it and
Ooh.
seem to be drawn towards your mace. For a brief moment, it's expands rapidly. This wisps of energy as they shoot towards your mace and seem to get sucked straight into the eye.
Okay.
For a brief moment, it looks like your maul grows teeth
Oh
and seems to be
gosh.
devouring
Hmm.
this magical energy. And then after another moment, it's gone. It's all back to how it was before.
Well, I
Iblai
fixed it,
stands there.
guys.
Iblai stands there just completely dumbstruck by it with an, didn't I just ask you today to
Well,
think
that
before
was
you
going to
do
be
that
the
again?
next order of business, was checking the base.
I am going to identify this, detect magic, everything, and see if it's ruined.
Okay,
Oh
go on then.
god.
So
Oh
what are you
god, we
starting with?
forgot about the table.
What do I roll for an identify?
You'll have the table. To identify it is an intelligence, please. Arcana, if you have it.
Got it.
Yep, it's still a plus. It's now just a +1 half plate, basically. Well, Elven +1 half plate.
Okay. Oh, a
Okay.
+1.
Okay.
Woohoo!
Phew.
It was this. It was always +1. Elven chainmail is also +1.
Alright. Then I'm adding the right one. And I'm
Okay.
reducing the weight by half because if I add that.
You
Nice.
collapse.
Yep.
Can I do more things?
I collapse.
I'm going
Iblai
to
dead. Beric kill another
Iblai?
one.
You alright?
Can I vibe check this maze?
Oh yeah, Iblai is unconscious on the ground and you're vibe checking the maze.
Gad
Fine.
It's sort of like King.
uses
Let's hide it under the covers.
Gad uses 5 points of lay on hands on Iblai. Iblai. Does anything happen?
The high is fine. It's just heavy.
Wait, what?
There wasn't really a curse or anything. The only thing that was lingering was basically it was like think magical charge. It was like an electric shock that had built up into it in a static. So as soon as he put it on, basically all released at once and knocked him out. It wouldn't have affected really anyone else the same way. It's because it was mostly the mechanical body.
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Oh, I thought you were
Goodbye.
just like fully. You really fully collapsed. I thought you were just like fainting for the drama.
No. DM said I collapsed. I collapsed.
God damn.
And you wanted to vibe check the maze. Sure.
Oh, okay.
The mace is a mace.
Could I detect evil and good and see if it's desecrated or consecrated?
Yeah, you get us. You get the sense that it is celestial, elemental, and celestial, elemental, fiend, and undead.
Is it not an aberration for the thing? Do you know the sliver of the void inside?
It doesn't. Oh yeah, it does give you aberration. Yes, aberration as well. I didn't notice the aberration as well, so it does also tell you aberration. The only thing it's not on that list. It's not Fey.
Ah.
I didn't kill Levin. Grats.
Not fair.
It is both consecrated and desecrated.
Okay. Well, that didn't really tell much, did it? What else can I do to fuck with this maze?
Ibla is
Imagine
still
if,
on the
like,
ground.
me fucking
Yeah.
with this maze.
Ibla is still on the ground.
You're
Opens.
awake. Remember, Gad woke you up.
Yeah, but she's still lying face down with this. I am not going to kill Beric. I am not going to kill Beric. I am not going to murder him in his sleep. Damn it.
Gad holds Iblahai up. Iblahai, you alright?
Yes. Yes, I'm
Okay.
fine.
What were you saying about Beric? I didn't hear.
Absolutely nothing. Everything is fine, isn't it, Beric?
No. What happened to you? Are you okay?
I'm fine. Big smile.
Oh, well, well, all's good then. Beric, you really should be careful with that. Something terrible might happen.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna see if I can ask my god about it.
Okie dokie.
Can I cast commune? I'm sorry if
Yeah.
this is taking a while, but
No, it's fine.
just making sure.
Can you link it? Because I can't remember what it exactly does commune. Because so
It's
many
like
spells
a
that talk.
yes, no thing.
Ah, yes. So it's that one.
So
So yeah, you can if you want to.
I'm going to ask for my first question. I continue using this maze. Will it be overrun by the spirits within?
No.
Hmm.
I love these kind of questions because you have to be so precise with your wording.
If I continue using this maze, will it affect my mind in any way?
Yes, technically. Unclear, I'd say, actually.
Unclear. Okay. Third question. Oh shit! Fuck me. I'm going to go for my third question. I don't know, man. Are we going the right direction? Is this compass leading us to the right direction? Find a
And what? So you broke up.
life gem.
Yes.
Okay.
Say it.
One last thing. Divination. Because fucking, yeah. I'm going to ask my god again. Hey, it's me, old Beric. Um, I'm going to ask with divination. Just the question is, can I trust this? I mean, like, can I trust this mace? I guess.
It's like, how do I phrase this? You get two answers
Okay.
in your head. One says yes, one says no.
Interesting. What's that mean? Okay. Cool. Interesting.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it for me.
Okay. So while he's been panicking over a maze, what's everyone else been doing? Apart from quietly seething.
Kind of just sitting there watching this terrible thing happen.
Planning my
It's like,
revenge.
this is crazy, huh?
Yes.
Wilbus, are you seeing this?
Hearing Gad, he will go outside of his room, like open the door. He has a book under one of his arms, and just look at Iblahai, the chain, and Barrack. Face palms a bit, and like, I should not be surprised, but I am.
What? Barrack's doing some crazy stuff. Wild.
Yes. Just rubbing his temples. Yes, he is.
Cool.
I see a kindred soul. You seem to understand my emotions right now quite well, don't you?
Why are you wearing that chain, by the way? I said it should be left for at least a few days.
I didn't actually
I imagine
listen.
Barrack did not help you.
He did not tell me that.
Ah. Well, you're not dead. This is probably not a bad thing.
Probably.
You know you can take it off. It doesn't feel like it's cursed stuck on you. It does feel removable.
I'm going to go to my room and I'm going to cast Identify on myself.
Okay.
See if
You
there's
are yourself.
nothing affecting me. Because it does
No.
tell me if I'm cursed or if something is affecting me.
Nope, nothing.
Alright. I'm going to go to bed early, try to sleep, and not murder Barrack in his sleep.
Honestly, if this is how I go as this maze, I would be happy.
No, you're gonna survive to the very end of the campaign before you wake up dead in your bed by someone strangling you to death.
Fine. Honestly, deserved.
Of course, I'm not gonna do that because that's too obvious. No, I am planning my revenge.
Ooh.
Wilbus
know
will
what-
go to the top of the ship, like the front bow, and just like sit down there.
Okay. It's quite a nice view. You feel the wind in your face as the ship is basically an autopilot because it's just going forwards.
Gad will be like following Wilbus around wherever he goes and just kind of like standing like a little way away and just being like, hey, Wilbus, hey.
Listen.
What
Hey,
is it,
listen.
Gad?
You Doing stuff?
Not really. Was
Oh,
there
cool.
something?
Oh no, I was just, you know, I was just hanging out. You know how rich guys do. Tja, just, just taking in the view. Just that kind of thing. You feel?
I can't say I relate too much.
Oh, well, uh, sorry about that. Um, goes and like stands a little bit closer, like, uh, so, uh, how came you to Samak Baus, Wilbus?
Somehow magically a whiskey flask materializes.
Whoa, cool.
Like takes a swing. Well, I came here not too long ago. It's only 2 months now. I said I was from the northern continent, yes. Josh, what was the name of the continent?
Oh, now you're bloody asking. Nope, that's the wrong one. Where did I put? No, I've lost it. You son of a! I hate my notes.
I come from the continent of Salmonfall. There you go, Josh, that's the name.
You know what? Now you've said that, I bet I find it.
Salmon Fall.
Yes, it's an odd name for a continent, but who are we to judge?
Well, I mean, fair enough. And
No.
what drew you to here in particular?
My best way of saying it is I got bored of, not got bored, more tired of working on the northern continent, and my acquaintances all unfortunately passed away, and there was nothing making me stick around, so I went down here for find stuff to do, like Pat's pouch of platinum.
Wow, yeah. I'm very sorry for your loss. I recently went through a similar thing. My good best pal Levin died, and I thought about going away, but then I didn't, and now I'm here.
I can see that, and well, I'm sorry for your loss too. It's a wound that never quite heals.
Indeed. How came your friends to fall? Were they by any chance destroying God?
Destroying God. I cannot say so. No, we were hired by one of the dukes. I shall not bore you with the political details, but there are city-states fighting there, and we were hired by one of the dukes, one of the countries, and it's more personal fiefdom. But we were hired to take part in a larger assault on one of his competitors, and unfortunately, it's not only them, but hundreds more died trying to take the city. We failed.
Gosh. Well, I must say, siegecraft is not something I'm super duper familiar with, but it can be a bloody task, so I am told.
Hand him like a bottle of whiskey. How about this 11?
He like sniffs the whiskey and is like, oh god. and then like sips it a little bit, and he's like looking really unhappy. He's like, tasty, my favorite. There you go.
I mean, it's bottom shelf whiskey.
Oh, yeah, it's the quality that's weird. Absolutely.
You don't have to
Oh.
lie.
What? Me lie? I would never do such a thing. You know me, sort of. Well, now, me and my companions, the Fates, we called ourselves. Our good friend Phaleth, his sister was entrapped by a god, so he took the fight to them. And then this mighty fiend was hiding out in the god itself, and, well, Levin went in after him. He destroyed the fiend, but he lost himself. It was the mightiest of deeds. So I guess we're similar in that our friends fell, but mine kind of succeeded.
Lucky you.
Ah, well, it was okay. I would have preferred if Levin was still alive. And then Phaleth left. I kind of liked Phaleth, and now she's not here, so... At least Beric's here. So, that's something.
Wow.
Do you know I
Coleman's
don't
there with
talk
you as well.
Aaron Goldman's there, though he's in one of his quiet moods again. And
I mean, to be honest, when a player is not here very often, it's very forgettable.
Hmm. He's got worse recently.
so yeah, I don't know. I haven't had many people to talk to lately because all my friends have died or had their brains mushed or gone away. So yeah.
Well, you have Dante.
Oh yes, Dante is my good companion. Pats Dante's head. He's a good boy, but he's not very conversational. So, yes.
And then you see Dante in Iblahi's room as they are having the most riveting conversation.
What the? That traitorous horse.
Well,
Anyway. But yes, it's great that you're here, Wilbus. I hope that we can have some epic fighting some more, yes?
Oh, yes. I shall be honest with you. Were it not for the promised combat for this coin, I would not have taken up the offer. I
Oh.
assume there will be combat.
Well, I sure hope so, am I right? Wouldn't be any fun if we just kind of sailed around and then found the gem. No, there's usually a good number of the undead guarding them. We have a good old scrap.
I think that will be just fine by me.
Well, fantastic. Yes. Well, anyway, I shall leave you to your sitting. Got to go and reprimand Dante.
Like, odd look, but sure. Good night, cat.
Oh, bye-bye. Goes back. Dante, what the fuck? Why do you never talk to me?
because you never asked him to. Besides, you see literally the entire floor is one giant shadow as Iblahius reaches her hands down into it. Do you mind? I'm trying to get this lazy bastard out of here to work.
What the fuck? Who's down there?
Oh, just this lazy bastard I'm trying to put to work. He's been on vacation for a while.
Oh. Okie dokie. Hey, you! Get on out here. Ibrahim needs you. Does anything happen?
Nope.
That's all.
Well, I tried my best.
Yeah, makes her even more pissed. She keeps shouting out into the darkness in words that you're not sure you want to understand.
No, I'm not sure I want to understand those words. Anyway, good luck with that. Avoid dying.
Yes, thank you. If anyone's gonna die, it's gonna be this lazy bastard and possibly Barrick, but this lazy bastard.
What? Why is Barrick gonna die?
Because he will grow old and die out of old age, eventually.
Oh. Yes. That's fair enough. Yes, I'm not looking forward to the day that you all die. I'm immortal, don't you know?
What?
Yes, yes. My Lord Torm said that I am to be his eternal protector of this plane. So, I'm gonna be sticking around here for a while.
Huh.
Yes, yes. I know. I'm pretty great. Anyway, night night.
Yeah. He leaves as she just looks like, wait, what? Looks at Dante like, really?
The horse just no idea.
You know what?
Night night, everyone.
Immortality
Night.
is a bit above the intelligence of a horse.
I'm going to, if that's done, I'm
Yeah.
gonna approach Wilbus and say, Sir Gnome, would you please put on this ring in case I need to give you the protection that I am able to give, and give you this platinum ring.
Barrick, I have known you for a short amount of time. I am not going to marry you.
I am sure that's fine, but this is not a wedding ring. I will say that this might help me give you some armor, and also uh, take any damage that you might um, incur.
Saved it for yourself. I will be quite fine.
No, I actually have a lot of these rings. One
Yes,
for
have one extra. But thank you, but no thank you.
all right.
Well, anything else anyone wants to do?
Nope.
Nothing
Maybe.
really that I can think of.
Okay then. So shall I just skip to the next bit because you're on a boat and not many things are going to encounter you right now because you're on a friggin' boat.
Alright.
I'm gonna go
Dad.
scry on. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
But
Gad
that's great
spends
advantage.
almost all his time being just like kind of near Wilbus. Just asking what he's up to and stuff.
I mean, he's reading lots of books. Like, he took a lot from that bookshelves down there. He's reading books.
Hey, what you reading, Wilbus?
Takes a book out of the piles and, like, hands it to you.
Oh, thank you. And just kind of like sits pretending to read while continuing to look over at Wilbus.
Roll me a D. I'd say a D12.
D12.
Yes. 8. You get given a book with pictures. It is an anatomy book of humans, elves, and dwarves.
Oh, interesting. But anyway, that's just what Gad does for most of the journey.
Okay.
Do you learn any glands or fucking organs?
Yeah, roll me an intelligence roll, please. Gad learned that they all have hearts, they all have
Nah.
lungs, and they're all somewhere in their chest.
Incredible. So the knee bone is attached to the leg bone. My word.
Huh.
So, as you start to see the compass slowly shifting as if you're coming up to your destination because it's finding a more. So slight movements make it move more so you know you are almost there.
Mm-hmm.
You see in the haze of the horizon in the desert sun what looks like a village forming. The weird thing about the village, though, is there's quite a lot of green grass and plants growing around it in the middle of a desert, with a large tree with red leaves poking out of the middle of it all.
All
Hmm.
right.
You have come up to a town or village, whichever one. It's from the size you assume there's probably meant to be about 300 or 400 people living here. So it's a good size, especially in the middle of a desert. I will move us all onto the map. Because I'm assuming none of you are driving your boat directly into the middle of the town.
Considering it, but deciding not to because it's too expensive to repair. And saving it.
Let me just find people. Wilbus. Come on, Wilbus. Dante. There you go. You are. This isn't quite the edge. You've gone a little bit into the town at this point.
Before going in, could I have done something? I'm sorry, I'm always
Yeah,
doing
well,
this, but could I ask, hey Iblahai, I know you said you can sort of like conjure out magical components. Can I ask for some incense from you?
There you go.
Um,
What do you need
and
specifically and how much?
it's 25 gold of incense to cast divination.
Have
Okay.
180.
Okay. Thanks. I'm gonna go cast divination again.
okay.
This time, what I'll ask
And it
is,
smells awful. The smell of the incense is so horrendous, you can't even imagine. But they work. But they smell
no,
awful.
interesting. I'm going to in uh, let me just like check the thing. Right, I'll do that. In cast divination, why is everything? Why does it look like the GIF is like
Yes.
image inverted? That is
Yeah, it
so
is.
crazy. Um, I'm going to ask. Should I trust the people of this town?
Mm, one day yes, one day no. They change with seasons, they change with time. The one that leads is never moved, but will always be there watching them all. I'm not
Okay.
repeating that because I made it up on the spot.
Okay. Seasons. Um, leader is never moved. Okay. Okay. Thanks. That's it.
Okay, you have arrived in this, compared to the rest of the desert, absolutely verdant and beautiful green area in the desert.
Hmm.
Looks over at Gad, like takes out a hand. Like he's in his plate armor right now. When he was on the ship, he was just like in like craftsman's clothes, but he's in half plate now with shield and everything. Like just takes his hands out and casts a great bonfire. So there's like an ongoing flame over his hand. Shall we get to it?
Get to what? But you're setting fire to your head?
Uh, we are here to destroy this place, are we not?
Oh, well, first off, we need to find out where the thing is to destroy. I mean, these might just be people. We should go ask.
He's not that. Yeah, go ahead.
Okie dokie. God, Andante moseys on up to the nearest people.
Yeah.
Hello!
I turn. Oh, hi, hi.
Hello there, good people. Are you evil by any chance?
No.
Okay, cool. We're looking for a. What is it again? A life gem?
We are also looking for whoever is the leader of this village. Hi.
Oh, the mayor.
Yeah.
Oh, sure, yes.
Would you know where they are? Or where they
Mayor
live?
Tomska. Yeah, he's in the large manor next to the tree.
Thank
He's
you.
the only sea elf in
Okie
this city.
Thank you. That's good to know.
dokie. Thank you. Bye.
Could
Bye.
I, as he's saying that, could I have cast detect good and evil, and sort of like sidled over closer to the villagers to vibe check them?
Yeah, they are human.
Oh, cool.
Well, you can't really tell, to be honest. They look human. They're not giving you any of them, I should say.
I keep it up. It's 10 minutes. You know what? I agree.
Yeah.
I'm going to double the thing, the duration, extended spell.
Okay.
I would have also set up a detect magic before we went in, ritually, if possible.
What magic?
Detect magic.
Oh, yeah, you can. The entire area gives off a low transmutation energy.
Yeah. Keeping an eye out specifically for if there is any magic that sticks out from the norm.
As you get closer, you can see that the tree is giving off a lot of magic.
Well, that tree is definitely magical.
It's also, the tree is probably about 60 or 70 feet tall. And the canopy is bigger than that. It's just if I actually did the canopy the actual size, you won't be able to see half, like, the area you're in.
Nice,
Okay.
nice.
So that, all of the branches there is basically almost how wide the bottom of this tree is.
Wow.
Sweet.
Okay.
It's,
Can we go and talk to the mayor?
yes, you can. It's like that red circle I've just drawn. It's something about that size.
As they do that, I will stop by and nudge Barrick when we are in range for detect evil and good and detect magic if there's anything up with the tree and what kind
Yeah.
of magic is from the tree.
Yeah.
Okay, so Beric, you get nothing with your detection. The
All
tree
right.
is giving off all sorts of magic. It's got some transmutation, evocation, necromancy, divination. No, it hasn't got divination. It's got abjuration, conjuration. Basically everything apart from divination. Oddly enough,
Cool.
Can I tell whether it's more magical below its roots going down or inside of it?
it can't pierce things, can it?
It has a limited amount of how far it can go through.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's similar to this. Yeah, it's 3 feet of wood or dirt. So it can see partway into the tree and it can see partway into the ground. About half a quarter. So the root system that you can see is only about 3 feet deep, so you can't really make out what's beneath the ground.
Okay. Okay.
You can see roots poking out the ground all around it, though, I should say. They go all the way towards the buildings as well, because this tree is so massive, the roots are also the same massive.
Yeah.
And there's the mayor. It looks like he's talking to a large burly man.
Does he give me the heebie-jeebies?
Doing the insight check?
Okay, sure. But I was kind
It
of
doesn't
like
give you
more.
other. Yeah, the good and
Um,
evil. No, it doesn't give you any of that. Well, it gives you the slightest bit of elemental and fey, but that could
yeah.
be literally because he's a sea elf.
Okay.
But yeah, he notices the big guy notices Gad first, and then the mayor turns around and says, "Oh, hello."
Hello! Greetings!
And
I am
salutation.
Gad, Seeker of Toll. We're on a
Hmm.
quest looking to destroy any allies of the evil undead that are plaguing this desert. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
No, didn't the war end 20 years ago?
Yes, and now it's back. War 2. And
Electric
so.
Boogaloo?
Electric Boogaloo.
Exactly. And so we're on the lookout for any undead that need destroying.
Can't say I've seen any.
Do I believe him?
Insight.
Can we join?
Eh.
Yeah.
Ooh. That's pretty good.
Ibla is completely distracted by the tree.
It's a big tree.
Yeah, and
But
we'll be
Gad,
identifying it.
Gad, you can tell straight away. Yep, he's perfectly legit. Identify.
Ritually, so it will take 11 minutes while everyone else is doing their
Um,
things.
While he's doing that, I will explain further to the mayor. What is your name, sir? My name is Beric. I am a cleric of the Dawnbringer. Um, yeah, I'm
Me?
the cleric. I'm a cleric of Lathander. My friend here is a paladin of Torm. My name is Beric, and he is God.
I am
What is
Mayor
yours?
Samtis. And this man next to me is Jason.
Hey, Santis and Jason.
Yep, Samtis and Jason.
Oh my god, it's Jason Bourne.
Is I'm going to ask the mayor. The thing is, we have this magical implement device that helps us find artifacts of the enemy,
Huh.
and I asked it to point us to these gems that this enemy uses to siphon life out of certain
Okay.
places, or life magic. You wouldn't happen to know if there are any gems here.
Only the ones I've got on my finger. And he holds up his hand and you see he has a small diamond ring on his finger.
Huh. And I believe what he says.
Doing insight.
Okay. Hold on a sec.
Do,
Insight.
do either of them seem particularly disturbed
17.
about the actual compass?
Mm, you'd have to do an insight as well. No, you do a perception because you're doing something else. So, with disadvantage because you're doing something else.
Yep.
Barrick, yeah, they're being legit with you.
Well, this sucks. um. Well, I got nothing. Would you mind if we look around in your what is the name of this village, by the way?
This, it's Green Haven. We named it after what it is.
When did this place become green?
I don't know, actually. We just found it. We were trying to find somewhere to set up a nice little village. We were kind of trying to colonize, spread out, but we found this place.
And when was that?
We've been here 5 years.
This tree. Was it here when you came here?
Yes.
Looks over at Barrick and Gad if they want to interrogate or do something.
Well, I can say only this to you, friends. The undead stalk this desert, and they may come here. So be super duper careful.
Okay. Yeah, we can do that.
If you need somewhere to go, go to Samak Baus. That is where the defense is being anchored. Anyway, friends, looks like this place is a bust. Let's go somewhere else.
We could still. I mean, the compass may be wrong, but we at least can look for what is it that made the compass say the wrong thing or lead us to the wrong place, right?
Sure, yeah.
So I guess I look around, and as I did ask for permission from the guy, and just like casually stroll around, see if anything sort of like pings my detect good and evil.
Okay.
I don't know how long 20 minutes buys me in terms of like going around village.
Yeah, you get quite a lot of walking done. Gad, you, as you're still close to the mayor and Jason, you hear them talking about certain things that need doing, like they need to get more wood so that they can build a couple more houses that need to be put up. They saying that certain tools are getting harder to deal with just because they don't have enough nails, and the tools they don't really have a way to repair them.
Sounds like you're in need of some craftsmen, friends.
Well, yes, we're getting by with wood, to be honest,
Mm-hmm.
and we've got quite a lot of carpenters and such. It's just sometimes we've recently had some issues with chisels. We're having to get it from the rocks.
Well, my friend Wilbus here is something of a craftsman, and we can get materials for you if you should need them.
Oh, well,
Gad, we are not here for helping them with building. We have a mission.
Well, well, I, yeah, I guess. But
And
they need stuff.
he's sizing up the elf like see if he's a combatant.
and at this point we shall end the session.
Yay.
As you are offering
With
that
Wilbus
because
about to kill this guy.
Yeah.
Planning murder.
yes,
Got murder on my mind, bitch. I got murder on my mind.
Wilbus just kills some guy.
just randomly you die. Go away. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's session. Sorry if I'm a little groggy.
No, you're
You
doing
were
great.
fine.
Thanks for the session.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I hope you all get to find out terrible secrets about your characters.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
I already know all of the secrets about
Fantastic.
Barrick.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Barrick got no secrets. He's a lawful good cleric of Lavender.
Lawful
Yeah.
good.
He's
Sure.
just a good boy.
He
Sure he
tries.
is.
Well, anyway.
Anyway, I am going to go and try and see if I can convert this to Foundry.
Same. I'm gonna go.
All right.
Bye.
Bye,
Night
everyone.
night, everybody.
Bye.